We are going to be playing Everybody's Golf. It's our weekly Finally Friday sports and hobby talk show where we talk sports, we talk hobby, and we are joined by the one, the man, the myth, the legend, Big Kurt. Welcome, man.
What's up, fellas?
Oh, man, did you catch my This Means War video? I know Car Shark's probably pissed at me.
I did. Nice. Downtown, uh,
Oh,
downtown LA card. The code was nice.
yeah, I was like, Cody B, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Car
For
Shark
you to
probably,
hit any downtown card, that was the one for you to hit.
yeah, he's rassing me for sure. All right, so we're gonna play 9 holes today. Just a quick one for you. We're gonna go over some of the sports and hobby news of the past week. We talked about a bunch of stuff last week with Hotbox cards. He had something else to do today, from what I remember. I had something else to do today, but I don't remember what it was. So we're playing golf. I'm sure somebody's gonna be mad at me at one point or another because I'm pretty sure we said we weren't playing this week because I had something and Hotbox had something going on, but I don't remember what mine was. So we're playing. We're sending the starting signal. 35-second countdown. Yeah, that Bellinger, man, very sweet looking card.
Yeah. What a nice box that was.
Yeah,
That was a nice box.
we have had some crazy retail luck the past year.
I guess retail's feeling sorry for people who can't afford hobby boxes.
Hello, Curtis Elliott.
Ah, buddy.
10-second countdown. He says hi. And big news of the week. I'm sure you are willing and able to talk about this. Carson Wentz to the Colts.
To the Colts, yeah. That's surprising, but they need a quarterback.
Yeah, they don't have to pay any of his salary in year one, which is to me dumb for the Eagles. Like if you were going to have to pay his salary, you might as well just held on to him till the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Like still play Hurts, keep him on the sideline so he's injury free. Like if you have to put him in because Hurts gets injured, like that's something that you just have to deal with. But like I would have kept him till the trade deadline just to get a little more value out of him, I guess.
They get a fourth round pick.
It's a third and a conditional second, but if he plays more than 75% of the snaps and they make it to the playoffs, it becomes a first round pick.
Oh, well, if they make it to the playoffs, it's worth it.
Yeah, and it's the Colts. As long as he stays healthy, they should have no problem making the playoffs. That defense was fantastic. Not a good way to start this round.
It's a lovely way.
That defense has been fantastic. They got a great run game. They probably need a wide receiver maybe, but that's probably about it. Maybe a good tight end.
I wonder their line pretty good?
Yeah, their line's good. They got a great running game. So that line's pretty fantastic. They got Quentin Nelson. He's young and a good guard, and they got a few other guys that are fantastic on that team. Oh man, look how far you're gonna outdrive me. Look at that, you're gonna reach the green. Boo. Calling shenanigans.
Oh, I got a little crooked on it. Give me a good bounce.
Let's see, will he get his bounce? Oh, a little too much.
A little too much.
Put a little extra mustard on his hot dog there, folks. Yeah, but it's a good move for the Colts, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. Good move.
Like you don't got to worry about any of Wentz's salary the first year, and you're not really giving up a whole lot of picks, so you're still able to do some stuff in the draft. Uh, 2021, a week later, Series 1. What are your thoughts now?
on the Series 1.
Yeah.
I like the design. It's not worth the money people get rid about it, though. And they printed so much of it.
Yeah, the print runs are crazy, from what I've been reading. Our break is sold out, but we'll see how that goes. Since Sports Card's in the house, welcome. No hot box to make fun of today. Speaking of which, how's your fantasy team doing this week?
I'm winning so far. I won last week and on my way to winning this week, hopefully.
Yeah, I think I lost last week, and then I'm up. I was up by like 100 points going into today. So we'll see what happens on that front, as that's been the case before, and then I ended up losing on the last day.
We're close to having baseball fantasy.
Yeah, about a month before the season starts.
Yeah, they reported to camp this week.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching the Reds.
Last of the free agents getting signed. Justin Turner re-signing with the Dodgers after thinking he was not going to be with the team anymore. Let's see if I can wrap it around the tree, or if I'm going to smack right into it. Oh, pulling a big Kurt. Extra mustard, please.
Nice shot.
Thank you, sir.
I'll tell you what's big is Tatis's new contract.
I kind of agree, only in the fact that, yeah, it looks huge now, but he had 4 years of control left. I think if he stayed on the pace he was, it would have cost them a lot more, and they might have lost him when it was time for him to become a free agent.
Right. But it's hard to pay any player 14 years.
Yeah, well, the White Sox and the Padres are getting it done. Like, they signed Eloy to a long-term contract. They signed Lubov to a long-term contract before they became stars, so they got them for super low prices. Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah, so they got those guys for super low prices. I mean, it sounded like a lot. Like, Eloy was like $100 million for 6 years, but if you think of it, and he produces the way they think they're going to, he would have been making the $300-400 million.
Yeah.
Same thing with Lubov. I think Lubov was like 100,000 or something stupid. Like, they got him super cheap.
I'll tell you who got super cheap was Acuna Jr. They got him for $100 million for 8 years. Man, that's like 12.5 a year. That's super cheap for him.
That's another one of these
talk shows. I was watching talk shows. They were talking about how Acuna should fire his agent.
He should, but it's another one of those Central South American guys that haven't had a whole lot of money in their lives, so it seems like a whole lot to them.
And they'll never. Their families.
Yeah,
families will not want.
And down the line, like, it's going to help his team be able to get better pieces in place as well. So, nice shot.
Whew.
Finally, since he says he finally found some retail today, about 30 seconds too late on NBA Hoops, but you got Series 1 hangers right on.
Yeah, basketball seems to still be the hottest thing to find.
Well, they're okay. So yeah, I thought I was gonna point that one. So they got everybody just like they did everything else. They went with the regular, then they went with now it's the premium stock.
Yeah, premium stock.
Next thing you know, next year,
chrome.
Yep. Next year they're gonna do what Topps did, and they're gonna do regular chrome and then a sapphire. Watch. They did the same thing with Garbage Pail Kids this year.
Garbage Pail Kids got sapphire. That'd be hilarious.
It is. It's out there.
I know, that's hilarious. I wish I had all the Garbage Pail Kids I had when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh,
I
right?
had stacks full of them, man.
Yeah, same, man.
But I say that with every toy and everything I had back then.
Mm-hmm. You and your my buddy. My buddy. My buddy and me. Or do you have a kid sister?
Kid sister. Kid sister.
Since he's probably like, what are these old guys talking about? Yeah, GPK, I think because of, like, it's the same thing with Pokemon, like with the retail basketball and all that stuff going on, like it really hit big because people have really had nothing else to buy, and then the nostalgia factor kicked in, and now it's just taken off. People still don't want Yu-Gi-Oh though. That stuff's still sitting on the shelves. Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and artifacts
Ooh.
from hockey are usually what you can find on the shelves nowadays.
Every now and then you can find Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Since he says, "Can you guys speak English?" It's so mainstream now. Like people that were not into sports cars that were investing in other things are now making their way over, and that's what's really hurt it. I think when we were talking a little bit about this last week, where you know Vegas Dave sells his car for 4 million, and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Hey, we can make it's just like the stock market."
Well, that's about what it is. But it hurts us little people that enjoy the actual hobby.
Yeah, and I think he fixed the market. Like when we were talking about this last week as well. Like at what point when you buy a card for 400,000, do you say no? 2.5 million is just not enough. I'm gonna go higher.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'll hold on to it for another week or two.
Yeah, and it's been crazy. Like the reach of the cards. Like even within the last few months, I think it's getting inflated purposely. Like cards have jumped like 1,000% in price lately on the resale market.
It's got to crash. Got to sometime.
I think, well, it's going to take a couple years of bad rookie classes. Like not bad ones, but not like we've been fortunate enough to have some fantastic rookie classes these last couple years with Tatis, Lubov, Pete Alonso, and all those guys. These guys coming up might still be good, but they're not going to be like the superstar level that everybody thinks that these guys are going to be.
Right.
My worry about this year's Series 1 is that it's going to turn into like 2019 Series 1.
Mm-hmm. Nice shot.
Yeah, since he says Tatis rookies have pretty much doubled, that is very true.
Yeah, I'd like to have my autographed patch, Tatis. Someday, man.
Right,
Someday.
right. I know. This thing's killing me. They still haven't sent that thing. I mean, by the time you get it, it's going to be worth like probably $1,000. Oh man, this thing's moving. I'm gonna miss this one. Woo! And that's the thing. Like everybody is holding on to their stuff right now, and the ones that are getting their stuff graded and doing all that stuff are the ones that are
Yeah.
killing it right now. But it's like anything else. Like in the casino, when we would be working, you only hear the people that were hitting the jackpots, right? Because they would announce them.
Right.
But it was never like how much they had put into the machine to get that jackpot,
Mm-hmm.
or how many days they had come in and just walked out with nothing in their pockets, like because they spent all day just losing all their money. So
Yeah. Hit that jackpot and like $50 for the month.
yeah, most times most people spend that much to make that much. There are
Right.
a few occasions where people don't and get really lucky, but it's few and far between. I think that's the same thing over here. Like he's really pushing to sell those Derek Carr cards now because I think he knows the value's going to drop.
Yeah. He bit the dust on that one.
Trying to keep up with Big Kurt, we are not going to make it. Since he has baseball tryouts next week, right on. Hopefully
All right.
he will
I
make
bet it's
that.
indoor.
At least you get those. Albuquerque, man, still going virtual learning, so all these kids in their programs are not getting to play.
Kentucky's a partial right now. Couple days in school, couple days remote.
Yeah, a lot of the other state, like the rest of our state, went hybrid, but they had a vote last week and they decided to finish out the semester virtual for Albuquerque.
And he's getting this thing or something about 9 o'clock tonight.
But yeah, rough time for all these seniors and all these guys that potentially could have had scholarships for sports or anything
Yeah,
else.
I feel bad for that. There's no AAUs, there's no summer league, there's no,
Yeah.
know,
It's nothing.
nothing to show off your talents.
And then you get
They
the
have to
kids
go
together
off.
and you get in trouble because you're creating a super spreader. My arm still hurts from that vaccine. I can lift it like almost normal. I got my first shot.
Oh!
Got my first dose of the vaccine. What was that, Tuesday?
Was it sore?
Yeah, like I could lift it like halfway the other day, and then today's like 80% up without it hurting. Hotbox is going to talk about somebody's skirt here when he comes back.
Daggone it.
Yeah, we're supposed to be in the 60s on the weekend starting tomorrow, but it's supposed to cool down a little bit again as there's another front coming in. I don't think it's going to be as, yeah, I don't think it's going to be as bad as this one. Me and Big Kurt were talking before the stream about Texas. Feel really bad for those guys, man. My cousin lives down there. She went 3 days without power, and it was like freezing. They were using wood in like their gas fireplace. It was crazy.
Wow.
A lot of people died or got really sick because they were using their cars to warm up their house, or the outdoor generators inside, so carbon monoxide.
Yeah, especially elderly people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Texas famously with its own power grid separate from the rest of the U.S., but it almost crashed, and that cost a lot of people their lives.
Yeah, bit them in the butt for it. And they tried to. What cracked me up was they tried to blame the windmills. They tried to blame the windmills.
Yeah, supposedly green energy only takes about 20% of Texas's power
Right.
consumption. Like it,
But
that's
it was
how.
all the windmills that did it.
Yeah, so they they tried. It didn't work though.
Yeah.
Nobody was gonna believe that. But yeah, I offered for her to come out and stay with us, but she said the roads were super bad and um, they didn't want to risk driving in that stuff. It froze over here. I came home the other day and the roads were super icy. There were like 4 to 5 accidents. They shut down part of I-40 because of the ice.
Wow. Yeah, there've been a lot of pile-ups
Yeah.
on the interstates. Oh.
Yeah. Too much brake. Yeah. NFL gearing up, man. Think the Jets still, or the Jaguars still take Trevor Lawrence?
Yep. Yep. He'll sell tickets there.
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
from South Carolina there.
I'm sure there's other teams that are thinking of moving their guys that they aren't happy with, but two shockers in the last month with Goff and Stafford and now Wentz.
Yeah. Did you see where Stafford's rookie card jumped up 200% because of that trade?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, man, it's like the stock market now.
It is.
You got people that are actually buying into fractions of a card. Like if say like you couldn't afford a Mickey Mantle rookie, you get like 10 people on one of those card stock sites that put into it, and you all own a piece of that Mickey Mantle. Had you heard about that?
Yeah. Like, or a fraction of the card.
Yeah. And then when it sells, you get a portion of whatever it sold for.
Yeah.
It's
It's just like stock.
Yeah, racehorses.
Stocks. Yeah, racehorses, yeah.
Oh. It was a wise decision to stand way back there. Let's see what we do here. Oh no! And I still didn't make it. Darn it!
Oh, no.
Man, giving Big Kurt a chance here because I'm not paying attention. Let's see. Panini site has soccer, Prism Soccer coming out. First off the line box, $1,500.
Somebody. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, okay, so the first off the line limited for football was $800. Remember we were talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
The regular box was $374.99.
Which is outrageous, but
Yeah.
for right now, it's not.
No spins. Yeah, so it's going to take people losing their butts off these guys that they're investing on. Like if Todd and I I'm not trying to wish anything bad on Fernando, but like if he goes and tears his rotator cuff again, like
Yep.
he's going to be done.
We'll
And
move him
people,
to second base.
yeah. And like Otani's cost a lot of people money because his cards have dropped in price.
Yeah, he was hot back when he was a rookie, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hot commodity card. Well, actually, his first year, too.
But you get these guys that pop right away because everybody's expecting big things out of them, and sometimes, like, only so many. Like, there's only one Mike Trout every generation, you know, where the cards are just
Right.
outrageous. Go tell Mom to have him come in. She taking a bath? Oh, I gotta go get Davey. He was spooning bread outside.
Great shot. Oh, great. Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
For the birdie.
Oh, what a shot.
Uphill, maybe? A break to the right.
Davey, come on. Big Kurt sneaks it in. Good shot.
That was a close one.
One shot behind, one hole to go. I am not winning. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We'll see.
Look at this last one.
You're right. Big Kurt, we'll see if he can hang on for the win. Since he says even Puig was on that run of his rookie year, his prices were insane. Now his rookies are $1.
Yeah. That's the truth. That's right.
That's usually why I like to sell them right away, just because it averages out with these guys that that are skyrocketing and the ones that you hold on to, you know?
Yeah.
At least that's my opinion on it. Like, if you hold on to one, to like all the rookies from the year, like by the time 5 years down the road, like that one, what that one card sells for, if it sells for a couple $100, will even out on all the stuff you miss from not selling those other guys right away, in
Right.
my opinion.
Taking a chance. Like him buying them Trouts and Derek Cars. One didn't pan out, but the other one did.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
So,
tell you a card that's fallen that was huge. Oh no. That was huge. 6 months ago, Jason Dominguez. It's not near as what it was. Remember we were talking about if we got one, we'd sell it right away.
mm-hmm.
But it's not as near as what it was.
Yeah, I just
I
think,
think it's just where they printed so much of it.
yeah. Look at that.
Woo!
Little baby gauge for you, going slow. Yeah, there's so many of these guys that just never pan out. Like, one of the guys on the Creators of Awesomeness, he bought a collection and it had a bunch of like those Jason Stokes cards in them.
Yeah.
It's because he was minor league player of the year. Like, people all of a sudden just started grading all his stuff, and he's one of 2 minor league players of the year to never do anything in like the last 100 years.
Nothing. Yeah.
So people,
But I guess it's a chance you take.
yeah, people gambled, and now the card's worth like $1 or $2, even graded. So that's just my strategy on it. I'd rather just sell them right away and hope that it averages out.
Oh, Lordy.
like the last couple of years, so many people spent all that money on Eloy, and his cards went down after 1 year just because Loot Bob came out.
Yep.
Since he says Dominguez are still insane, Chromes are around $80 each, and first autos
Yeah,
are
but when they
1K.
first come out, they were 200.
Yeah. Well, darn it, since
I mean,
he
they're
started,
still pretty good.
he says every time videos of him come out, his price skyrockets.
Up here, maybe?
Start making Jason Dominguez videos, man. Wow!
Oh,
For the birdie.
Big Kurt needs to make this to tie
Up here, maybe? A break to the right.
after I almost missed it and then get a gust of wind to push it back in the hole. Noonan. Oh, it almost stopped. We come with a tie, so it's going to come down to points.
oh, look at that.
Barely edging him out with that eagle.
Woo!
Nice round, sir.
Nice round, buddy.
I will let you get back to those kiddos. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out with me.
No problem. Thanks, guys, for having me.
And we will catch you guys. Cincy, we'll catch you later, man. Appreciate you hanging out, and we'll see you guys next week with the return of the Hot Box. And yeah, that's gonna do it
No,
for us.
next week's the next week is the Mudstone interview.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. No stream. Well, maybe a stream. We'll see what happens. All right. Have a great night.